Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of our menu planning group. Today we're going to talk about how to make an effective grocery list. Now you're probably saying, Robin, I know how to make a grocery list. I just write down everything that I need on a list and then I go to the grocery store. Well, that is one approach to grocery shopping, but one thing that I like to do is I like to have an effective list. So I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks that I have on how to make an effective grocery list so that when you go to the grocery store, you can be in and out of there and not tempted by the yummy snacks in the middle aisles. So the first thing that I suggest that you do, or the first thing that I do after I make my menu is I write down all of the ingredients that I need for all of the recipes. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, I write down every single ingredient that I am going to need to make those meals. Then if there's duplicate items, like say you're going to make 2 pounds of ground beef, or you're going to have burgers one night and chili another night, or chicken breast or whatever, I write down the item and then next to it I write the quantity so that you're not duplicating items on your list. Then I'll take my list and I'll look through the pantry and the refrigerator and I'll see which ingredients I already have and that I don't need. Make sure you pay attention to spices, olive oil, condiments, balsamic, things like that that you will need for your recipes, but that you don't necessarily think about as an ingredient. Then I cross off everything on my list that I already have, and then you're just left with the basic things that you're going to need for your grocery trip. Don't forget to put items on your list that you use every day, such as milk, eggs, bread, cheese, orange juice, stevia, things like that. To make shopping easier, after I make my list and I break it down into different categories. I break it down into meat, produce, frozen food, dry goods, and dairy, and then condiments and spices. This makes it so much easier when you go to the grocery store so that you're only shopping in the aisles of the things that you need and you're not going down the chip and cookie aisle. One of my suggestions is to definitely buy frozen fruit if you make smoothies every day, or if you drink Shakeology and you're going to add fruit into your smoothies. And I buy fresh fruit if I'm going to eat it, like in a fruit salad, or if I just want a banana to have as a snack. I also buy frozen vegetables for dinners because it's so much easier to just have a variety of frozen veggies in your refrigerator than to have to worry about fresh green beans or asparagus or spinach or whatever every single night. And also, if you don't use it right away, then you're wasting the fresh vegetables. Nobody wants to waste fresh fruit and veggies. So just make sure when you're looking at that you're looking to see if there's added sugar or salt, and stay away from frozen fruits and veggies that have sauces in them. Just make sure you're checking the ingredients when you're actually shopping. And then I also make sure that my list is appropriate for the number of people that I am cooking for. So if I know I'm having a football party on Sunday, obviously you don't want to buy 1 pound of wings. You want to make sure that your recipes are appropriate for the number of people. Also, if you plan on using any dinners as leftovers to have for lunch the next day, make sure you make an extra serving and buy the ingredients appropriate for that as well. Like I said in the meal planning video, or the menu planning, I always write my menu on Saturdays, and then I write my grocery list on Saturdays as well, so that I have like a day to kind of marinate over the ingredients that I'm going to have and decide if I don't really want to have grilled chicken that night. You know, you can always change it before you go grocery shopping. So I always check my list at least 2 times before I go shopping. So I write out my menu in my grocery list on Saturday, and then I go grocery shopping on Sunday. So you give yourself that little window of time to change your mind and you know, check your list twice. Just check it over. So those are my tips and tricks for how to make an effective grocery list. Tomorrow we're going to talk about what to do at the grocery store so that you're not draining your bank account and also spending a lot of unnecessary time. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.